Now, speaking of burning things down and liberal disorder, Burning Man has just concluded. You know Burning Man? I didn't realize how long Burning Man has been going on. Burning Man is when all these hippies go to the desert and do a bunch of drugs and have sex with each other for a few days in the end of summer. And then they light effigies on fire and engage in bizarre pagan rituals. So I thought this thing had been going on for, 20 years or something. It's been going on since 1986. The event brings some 70 to 80,000 people to the desert, and they all do stuff they shouldn't do. So something going viral out of I've never been, you'll be surprised to hear, is that the famous Orgy Dome, which is what it sounds like. It's just, it's a dome they build in the desert, and then people go and have orgies in it. The Orgy Dome collapsed. The wind took it down. You can check it out in the Daily Mail or on TikTok. The Orgy Dome. The memories. They should substitute the song. It should be like, another turning point across. Yeah. Oh, yes. Oh, the sweet, sweet memories we made in the Orgy Dome. Anyway, a wonderful gust of wind took that one down. But the orgies were not the most depraved thing to take place. ABC News reports there is a homicide investigation going on because Pershing County Sheriff's Office responded to reports on Saturday night of a man lying in a pool of blood. He is a deceased white adult male. While the effigy was burning and everyone was worshiping this bizarre burning idol, there was a guy lying in blood who is now investigating as having been murdered. What is Burning Man? I actually didn't know the answer to that. I mean, I know what it is because I can look at it, but I didn't know what they said it was, what the founders, what the partygoers say it was. And they say that it is an event focused on community, art, self-expression, self-reliance. So they don't have big acts come. They try not to sell stuff. It's just this hippie commie thing where it's just all about us and all about our self-expression. And it's not about laws or the economy, or it's certainly not about morality. It's not about marriages. You can go with your wife to the Orgy Dome and pretend you're not married. It's just this description is really perfect because it reminds you that Burning Man is not something new. It's not new in the sense that it's been going on since 1986, but it's not even new in 1986. All these, I've some millennial friends and associates who've been to Burning Man, and they all think it's this really new thing. Wow, we've just discovered something really cool, man. You're such a square, man. You're locked up in your rigid life. You don't understand what it's like to go to the desert and just go to the Orgy Dome and burn a giant, weird, demonic-looking effigy. And actually, this is the kind of thing that's been going on a lot longer than 1986. This is the kind of thing that's been going on since antiquity. Text Knowles to 989898. Anyone read the news yesterday when it comes to, say, the price of gold, which hit all-time highs? And you know me, I'm a little bit of a gold bug. I have a decent amount of gold in my portfolio, and some of my friends have been selling gold. I'm saying, I'm just going to hold. And now gold is $3,500 an ounce. And because of the signals that come from the gold price, who knows? Who knows where it can go? When inflation jumps, when you hear the national debt is over $37 trillion, do you ever think, maybe now would be a good time to buy some gold? Whether as a hedge against inflation, peace of mind during global instability, maybe just for sensible diversification, Birch Gold Group believes every American should own physical gold. And so they created something special. Until September 30th, if you're a first-time gold buyer, Birch Gold is offering a rebate of up to $10,000 in free metals on qualifying purchases. To claim eligibility and start the process, request an info kit now. Text Knowles, Canada, WLAS to 989898. Birch Gold can help you roll an existing IRA or 401k into an IRA in gold, and you are still eligible for the rebate in free metals up to $10,000. Join their tens of thousands of happy customers right now. $10,000. A rebate of $10,000 when you buy by September 30th. Text Knowles to 989898. Claim your eligibility today. Text Knowles to 989898. This is exactly what every ancient pagan bacchanal was. This is exactly what the Israelites were doing in the desert with the golden calf. I know if the last time you read the story of the golden calf, Moses goes up the mountain and the Israelites just instantly start worshiping an idol. If the last time you read your Bible or heard this story was when you were a kid, you probably think that what they were doing was they built a golden idol and then they were just kind of bowing down in front of it or something. That's what I thought when I was a kid. That's not what they were doing. I don't know. Do you know what they were doing? Like weird sex stuff, and they were like doing weird, violent, gross, abusive things. And they were, I don't know that they had any drugs, but if they had the kind of stuff that was furnishing Burning Man, I don't know, tabs of acid or whatever, they would have been doing that too. They were just doing Burning Man, okay? And were worshiping an idol, like the people at Burning Man. It's called Burning Man. That's the idol they worship. They light a man on fire and they worship him. There's nothing new about that at all. This is what every crazy pagan festival has always been. And we've returned to that somewhat. And the people who go there are probably not the kind of people you want to emulate. And the society that leads to is probably not the society you want to live in. And if you want an alternative, as I think increasingly people do, then you got to turn away from the Burning Man. And you got to turn away even from the constituent parts of the Burning Man. The orgy tents and all the drugs and the communism and, most crucially, the self-expression. Because this is where it really comes home. Community art, self-expression, and self-reliance. Notice the only word that's repeated here is self. Self, self, self. I, me, mine. Me, doing whatever I want. Self, self, self. That's really what all pagan festivals come down to. Giving free rein to selfish desires rather than doing what you're supposed to do. And that's just liberalism. And it hasn't worked, and people are sick of it, and we need an alternative. And we need a few more gusts of wind to tear down the rest of the orgy domes. That was a great clip. Now stop. Stop, please. Okay. Subscribe, if you would. Thank you. See you next time.